And I was like, these motherfuckers is gay. I was like, when I first started really being around men, I was like, these motherfuckers is gay. But then when I got older and I realized they're Homo-Socials, not homosexuals, when I really opened my mind, I was like, the ass, the tits, it gets them going. They want to fuck you girls, they do, but community, they like to be in community with men. That's why I think former President Trump won, because Homo-Socials put him on the top. They put him on the top. They want it to be where they can be in community with men, from boardrooms to fucking bathrooms and golfing, and they need those clubs where it could just only be men. I don't really, fault them for that. Do your thing, but I just don't want them to try to only be with men and then control us too.
The discourse around men is becoming very weird. We're in a very unique place right now where you have women who would say they're feminists, they're against the patriarchy, they're against gender roles. But then they'll say things like this: men wanting to be in community with men is gay. Men doing very normal things is now considered sassy. But I started to think to myself, why are they doing this? Why are they saying these things? Do they actually believe it? And I believe they do. I think these women have realized that dismantling the patriarchy, becoming equal to men, there are a lot of things that are no longer normalized and things that are happening less and less. Example, provider men, right? The examples of masculinity back in the days, those things no longer exist. And women are realizing, but wait, those things really benefited us. And men becoming more feminine or less traditional is irking them on a biological level. So now this is correction. Oh, men, you like pink? Gay. Oh, you like to be in community with men, which is completely normal? Gay. Oh, what, you like Starbucks? Gay. It's like they're trying to shame men back into being masculine, but you reap what you sow. You made the bed. Lay in it.
In the words of Anton from the UK Love Island, you made your bed, now lie in it. Obscure reference. Anyway, so yeah, I completely agree with what he said, and listening to her narrative, I don't know if she's trolling or whether she's actually serious. Basically, guys who want to be in the company of men, I don't know if she meant any time. And then she linked it to Trump, who's one of the biggest lifetime playboys of all time. So I can't really work that out. But anyway, any man who doesn't want to spend every single minute of his time, it seems, with a woman must secretly, be gay. Okay. And for what she said, be with women, in the naughty way. And then the reviewer chipped in. I think he made a lot of good points, saying that this is the society and the men that women have aimed for decades, really, with the start of feminist movement and traditional feminism. It's actually about equality specifically. So now people have got equality in many ways. Of course, there's not perfection, but in many ways got equality. I work in housing. For most of my career, most of my managers have been women. You know what I mean? So on the face of it, we're more or less as close to equality as what we're going to be. There's no longer the situation where a man would ride up on his horse and knock on your dad's door and ask for his daughter's hand in marriage, whether she likes it or not, and go on, woman, on your way. Be a good girl, and then becomes his possession. Those days are gone. And now we're in the world of 2025 and equality, which is what everybody wants. But I think there are some women, not all, but some who want equality on their terms and equality when it suits. They want the traditional roles, which were akin to yesteryear when women weren't earning, to apply when they're earning just as much as us or more. So you change the mentality of men to see women as equals, but at the same time they're trying to wind it back when it suits, and it just doesn't work that way. And you can't have both. You can't have yes and no at the same time. The world that we built is all about equality. So it's as simple or as complicated as that. Does it make somebody gay? I'm pretty sure what makes somebody gay is sticking your toot-toot in the poot-poot. Something along those lines, or finding an attraction to other men, not having male friends. I don't know, maybe I'm just like 2025 new age. Too funny though, too funny and fascinating in its own way. I think there's a lot of women out there who just got it at the back of their mind, and goodness knows what triggered it, unless there's a lot of guys out there who like the back door a bit too much. I don't know. Maybe they're giving something away. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you... Listen, let's keep it funny. Let's keep it lighthearted. Let me know in the comments what you think, if there's anything to it. It's all good fun. That is Stephen about.